Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Nuni, back with another reading. This is gonna be a reading for the sign of Taurus. So Taurus, what's up with it? Let's just get started. What we got going on? Okay, karmic past. So these are experiences that you need to learn something from. All right, so that way you can stop doing them. Basically, think of it like a 12th house where you're gonna be outgrowing something. Yeah, you're gonna have a breakthrough maybe with a past partner or with a past situation. So maybe the situation that you didn't handle or didn't go the way that you expected it to go, or it had stagnancy, it's going to unexpectedly have a breakthrough, or there's going to be unexpectedly some type of change that's going to happen. All right. You may realize, so sometimes with South Node and Uranus, if it's not necessarily a person, it's just past experiences, past things that you maybe felt like you went wrong or messed up at. Sometimes it's like a realization, like you know how like maybe you had a problem. I'm gonna give you an example of a really easy one. I don't know if you ever play video games, but let's say there's a video game or like there's like a board or a stage or a class or an obstacle that you couldn't get past because maybe you didn't know what moves to make or what to do. Even if it's a relationship, say it was a relationship that you didn't know how to say compromise or you didn't know how to communicate with or anything, you're gonna all of a sudden like just kind of realize what you need to do. So it may be something that's a little bit outside of your comfort zone, but you may kind of just, I was gonna say intuitively, just know that you need to do something. All right. So this could just be an unconventional approach that some of y'all are about to start taking, or somebody from your past is about to take an unconventional approach towards you. All right. So the behavior may be unusual. All right. So sometimes the solution is easier than what we think. So I guess it was towards what I was saying, towards maybe having problems or issues, or maybe however you handled whatever it was in the past. Sometimes it could be like your behaviors, the way that you once behaved, the way that you once acted. Maybe you're recognizing, like, oh, wait, this hasn't allowed me to do what I need to do, or it hasn't allowed me to have the experiences that I wanted to have or enjoy, what I mean, maybe my peace, my comfort. It says people can't give you peace if they're at war with themselves. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. So anyway, so maybe you're gonna realize that, like, realize what you need to do to get peace or to be comfortable. All right. So what else? Hey y'all. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. All right. So what's about to happen? So I guess you guys are about to have a sit down with some friends, or you guys are about to come back together with somebody. All right. So it could be, so far all we got is Aquarius, but this could just be friends because Aquarius are friends. So some of y'all may be coming together with friends. These may be friends who are jealous of you. Could be a Taurus, could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Yeah, we got Nine of Cups in reverse. So these may be people who are counting your blessings or counting your successes. Could be a Virgo. Yeah. So they may be like parading around as like caring more than what they do at some point. You know what I mean? I guess that this is somebody who maybe wants to repair the connection. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Leo. Some of y'all, this is like romantic because this is somebody who cares about you guys but sees you guys as a trophy. And then others of y'all, if it's like friends or coworkers, they may not be the most fond of you guys. You know what I mean? I'm saying they don't like you. You know what I mean? But like these may be people who are go getters. They're striving to be at the top of their field. They may critique you a lot. They may do things that sabotage you a lot. And this sometimes can involve stealing ideas, taking your moves, your maneuvers, or whatever they see is working for you. You know what I mean? It could be any of that. You guys may become awakened to like a repeated pattern of behavior and start to recognize like what you need to do. Sometimes it could be like maybe you start acting out in unusual ways too. They may be calling attention to where maybe your value systems need to change. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody who's like a stickler for details or very, I was gonna say even like petty at times. You know what I mean? With like their regiment or their routine or something like that. So some of y'all, this could even be like a change of your routine because of this person. Like you may start taking on their values, start taking on their system, start doing things the way that they do it. You know what I mean? This is somebody who's gonna, for some of y'all, this is gonna be somebody who's gonna help you guys get out of imposter syndrome or not believing that you're good enough or not believing that you're skilled enough or not believing that you're making enough progress or seeing enough results. This is somebody who's gonna help you guys elevate. Even if it doesn't feel like you're enjoying this, it's gonna move you up. You know what I mean? They're gonna move you up. Some of y'all, this could be also like a new opportunity at work or a different position at a job. Maybe you're doing something different. That might be part of it too, where like you're getting out of a comfort zone and it's something that maybe you didn't realize that you would enjoy because maybe you've been used to doing what you've been doing. You know what I mean? So like the experiences that are about to come are going to be experiences that maybe you didn't think that you would like. You know what I mean? You may have critiqued it already before you even like tried it. You know what I mean? You may have critiqued the way that it was being done. It was like, nah, not doing it that way. Why would I do it that way? But this may be actually more efficient for you. So because the King of Wands is here and because we got the Hierophant, this could be a unofficial mentor. Like if it's a partner, this is a partner who's going to inspire you guys to become like them. You know what I mean? And if this is like a if these are friends that either are inspiring you to become like them or you're inspiring them to become like you. One or two. And they could go in reverse. Like if it's a partnership that you may be in, they may be learning as well from you. Like you may be a mentor to them, inspiring them, keeping them motivated. All right. Could be a Virgo, could be a Gemini. I got Capricorn, I got Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. All right. So what else you need to know? Damn, I'm moving kind of fast. Hey there, Anita B. All right. So you guys are about to recognize or realize your strengths and your potential limitations. So what you can and can't do. So through this person, this is somebody who may like test you out for what you can and can't do. It comes in a loving way, in a loving manner. All right. So what does it says? Good news is coming your way when you least expect it. And it says, no matter the age, miracles will. So I guess something magical is about to happen for y'all. So somebody may be unusually generous with y'all too. Because sometimes with this Nine of Cups, this can sometimes be a wish fulfillment, but this person may be doing it for their happiness. You know what I mean? For their satisfaction. Like I'm gonna give to you because I like to see other people doing well, or I like to see you happy when you're around me, or I want to, I kind of want to satisfy myself by entertaining this situation with you. So sometimes it could just be like business. You know what I mean? Like maybe you don't really just say that, for instance, because I know Nita, let's say that you're doing hair and somebody comes over and you're like, I don't really like this person like that, but like they do pay good. All right, come on. You know what I mean? So there could be a talk about that. I don't know if it's like a talk, but it may be. There may be a talk. There's gonna be talk about finances and how you guys can increase it. So it may be like this may be somebody who's like skilled and gifted at just making things happen. They may be multi-talented, and you may be learning learning that you have these skill sets too through this person. So some of y'all, this may be a teacher, or they just, like I said, an unofficial mentor teacher in some way. This is somebody who's innovative, and you're going to start thinking outside the box because of this connection, or you're going to start dating outside of your usual type, because that might be what this person also comes into your life to show you, like, hey, you've been doing a pattern of dating these fuck boys or fuck girls. Maybe you should just change that. You know what I mean? And your value system changes along with that. So like what you respect in partners, what you expect out of partners changes. And this could even be like a job where somebody comes into your life and they show you, maybe they're an entrepreneur and you're working a 9 to 5, or maybe you're a business owner and they're like, yo, you got a skill set that will work for this job I work at. You know what I mean? It could be any of that. It's a breakthrough wherever you guys were stuck at. You know what I mean? And you guys are going to learn that you guys were already capable of breaking yourselves free, or already capable of doing whatever it was that you maybe were looking at others, or that they were looking at you for. You get what I'm saying? Like you may inspire people to recognize that or realize that about themselves, or you're going to be realizing that about like yourself because of the interactions that you're about to have. Okay, I did a good job there. I didn't get confused. Woo! All right, so what else I need to tell y'all? I think I did that all. Oh, let's see something, because I couldn't see these. All right, so what else you need to know? So you guys, I mean, if you guys want sex, that could be coming your way. It could be with a Libra, or it could be with somebody who you guys have like a crash and burn situation. There could be a compromise that's being spoken about. Yep. So this person may have deceived you guys at one time, or maybe felt that they were better than y'all, or they just felt that you should have been sacrificing for their needs. Could have been Pisces. They're gonna start investing more. I got Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn. There's gonna be a compromise. So someone who's either deceiving you or not keeping it real with you, or just not like, maybe they were just like hard to read. It's going to be a lot more apparent how this person feels because of the actions that they're taking. It should seem like it's unusual because you may be like, damn, that's not, you don't normally act like that. Like, what's going on? So some of y'all are going to be able to see maybe through the facade of certain people's behaviors. You're going to start catching on to certain patterns. This could be good, it could be bad, don't really matter. You know what I mean? You're going to start recognizing what works and what doesn't work for you. You know what I mean? So like there may be, let's say that I'm only 5'7". So let's say my homeboy who's 6 foot, he can dunk. I don't dunk. That's not me. You know what I mean? That's my limitation. You know what I mean? But when it comes to maybe like sales, I'm a major at that. I can do that all day long. Him, not so much. You know what I mean? So that's my strength. So through these interactions, you're gonna recognize what you can and can't do, and recognize like, okay, this is my talent, and I can work this, and this is where I can like use my angle to have a better life or have more results or gain what I need to gain. So you're just gonna learn through these interactions. You know what I mean? Even if it's a relationship, same thing. Same thing. You're gonna recognize like, oh, I can't go for that. that ain't gonna work for me. You know what I mean? But they're gonna help you enforce your own value system or change one that's more conducive to where you're trying to get to. All right. So anyway, let me give you some advice. All right. Oh, hey, 313 in Hawaii. Hey, good morning from Delaware. It is 9:18 here. So it says positive change. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. So yeah, it's a value system or a way of being that you guys are about to change. And you may be the one catching people off guard. And maybe you know what I mean? Maybe you're unusually generous, or you start putting yourself up like on this god pedestal where like everything that nothing really affects you. You know what I mean? You guys are above stuff. You know what I mean? People may be elevating you in a way that's unusual to y'all. So look for that. So signs you could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini. All right. I did say Libra earlier, right? All right. Anyway. Taurus. That was y'all reading. Thanks for being here, y'all. Thanks for support. Thanks for those likes. Y'all have a great day today. Hey, take it easy. Don't let yourself stress it out. You said, oil it up, daddy. It's hot. I'm already sweating. Like it's like 83 in my apartment or 82 in the apartment. So I'm about to throw my AC on so my dog don't be hot when I go to the gym. Look how my shirt is fitting me, y'all. I'm melting away, but the scale is not changing. It's just my body. It's annoying me. My neck getting skinnier and my head getting bigger. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Y'all have a good day.